Hi everyone, I'm Chanel from Stampin Stilettos and I'm here to show you my first ever junk journal and another way of making junk journals as well. So I have two here. Let me show you this one first. I am so super excited to share this with you. This is my first ever junk journal. It's so gorgeous. Now for those of you who do not know what a junk journal is, it is what it says. Basically, you use all your scraps that you have laying around, all your DSP, and you don't have to have it perfect, so there's not as much measuring and, you know, cutting, etc. And it's a great way to use up bits and pieces that you have laying around. Now, we've all got boxes, drawers, containers where we keep all our scraps, and this is just a fantastic way of using them. Now, this one is done one way, which is I've made my own cover, and then you can't see because I have actually covered the spine, but the pages are sewn in. I don't know if you can see there, and these are actually called signatures. Let me show you one with, there you go, I don't know if you can see that better. They are sewn into the spine. So I haven't got a video to show how to make this. There are videos on YouTube. If you just put in junk journals, you'll find it quite easily, because that's what I did. But you have you make 4 holes down here and 4 holes down here, and then you sew your pages in. So you've got like a section. This is a section of pages, and they're folded in half and then just sewn in through the spine, and then I've covered it, and then you've got different sections. So these are all the scrap pieces. So let me just show you it. I've used this for things to do with my holiday that I had recently, and so this is just some scrap DSP. These are our boarding passes. I've, you know, still got to add photos, etc. in there, but I've just used lots and lots of scraps, and these are Project Life cards, stickers from the Happy Planner books, and you know, these are just little note pages. I mean, I haven't, you know, even begun to fill it in yet. I have only did this last week. This is using a page from an old book. I'm using some lovely, I don't know what you would call that, can't remember the name of this. It's like a diamante mesh that you just cut up, and I've used it and dangled it over to make it pretty. We've got washi tape in here as well, which I've used on the front, and then some ribbon. Now, I'm not going to concentrate too much on this one right now, because I found an easier way of making the junk journals, if I'm honest. Even though this was pretty easy, you can use an old book cover, and then just cut out the inside of a book, and then, you know, sew your pages in. And some people leave the thread showing, which looks absolutely fine as well, and that was being a pain today. And then I've just used some ribbon, but I covered it over. But I found an easier way. I'm very much into my Happy Planners, and with the Happy Planner punch and the discs that you can buy, you can create your own junk journal. So let me show you my gorgeous junk journal. Now, a lot of these are the same sort of page size, whereas you don't have to have the same size pages. These are using, so you can use lots of your little oddments for your dies, your scraps of DSP. These are Project Life cards, and these are stickers from the Happy Planner sticker book. And what's so cool about this is if you mess up on a page, you can just take it out. You can rip them out of there, I suppose. But this just makes it so much easier to add or to take away. Or you can take your pages out to decorate them. That's what I like. Whereas with this journal, you know, if you want to decorate a page, it's still not hard. you can just open it and then add your layers on. But with the way doing it the Happy Planner way, you can actually take your page out and decorate it, you know, as you're going along. This is using a Project Life card and some washi tape. And then these are I think most gorgeous Santora packaging boxes or stamps, DSP especially, in the inside of the box of the packaging that you get, you can cut out, they have lots of images. So this is just a cutout, and I've got quite a few in here from the packaging. And again, a sticker from the Happy Planner stickers, and these Project Life cards seriously just sat in a box. I had done a little bit of Project Life, but you know, I was too busy doing my cards at the time, so they didn't get used. Now I'm using them all the time. Again, this was a die cut from a card set that I had from the Gorgeous, so I just stuck that on there. Another Project Life card, and I've cut that from the packaging as well, and then just used some of the DSP from the Gorgeous. Now the next page is a oops, get that on there. This is a page from a book. Oh no, it isn't. This is actually some DSP. Actually, it's not a page from a book, but it looks like it. Some DSP, and I had stamped this while I was doing some paper piercing for another project, so I decided to use it. It just gives it a little bit of character. I coloured it in, and you can see I even made a mistake on this stamp and double stamped it in the wrong place, but I just think, you know what, gives it a little bit more character. This was just some scrap pocket thing that I had that I can use. You can put absolutely anything and everything. Some acetate, some stickers from the Happy Planner books, washi tape. This was some textured card that I had. Some more of these cutouts from the Santora packaging, and again here. And this was just literally a scrap piece that I just folded over. Now I'm going to be doing another Happy Planner scrap journal, but I'm going to show you it from start to finish, because this one I actually made my own front covers. You can buy covers from Happy Planner, and they're quite inexpensive, as are the discs. The discs, I think I paid £3.33 for a set, and the covers, I think for just under £10 you get a set of 3, so you'll get 6 covers, one for the back, one for the back, the one front, one for the back, and 3 different ones. I have ordered some, so when they arrive I will show you making one of these from scratch. But I measured this out and laminated 2 sheets of card, and then just corner rounded it and made my own. So this is a different size than the mini planner or the classic planner. I just made it to the size I wanted, and you can make your own. I forgot where we was. Where were we? We was here. So these are just scrap pieces folded over, and then using the punch just to make a little pocket there. And as you can see, you know, this isn't perfectly cut. It's quite squiff actually, look. But you know what, I thought it doesn't matter, it's a junk journal, it gives it character. And that's what's great. For those of you that don't like measuring, this is just, look, none of these are the same size. These are just scraps that I cut down a little bit, but some I didn't even cut down. This is some watercolour card, and I used some, I think these are metallic pencils to colour that in. Again, another Project Life and some stickers. This is a little gift bag, and I've put a Happy Planner sticker on it, and I reinforced that with washi tape. Another Project Life card. This was a card that I was making, and it is the Gorgeous, one of the Gorgeous cut and emboss folders, and I didn't use it, ended up using it, and I found it in my scrap box, and I thought what I'll do is I'll put a sheet of plain DSP behind it, and then I can then slip a photo in there. So that's not finished, that's got to be finished, so I've just put that in there. And more of the textured paper there, and more Project Life cards and washi tape. And look, you can put your little secret hidden messages in there if you want. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. And then we have another Project Life and stickers from the Happy Planner. Die cut. Another die cut gorgeous girl and a sticker and some DSP. Again, these are all to be covered. So I've still got lots to do in this one, so I will be doing a video when I do more, add more into here. These Project Life cards, just fantastic. This is just a plastic folder that I had. I don't know what I was using that for, and I just slipped, I don't know, a little cutout, gorgeous cutout in there. Another bag that I haven't decorated yet, but I need to reinforce that and decorate it because these are quite flimsy, so I will do that. This was a little envelope and little card set that I had, so I thought I would put that in there to write on. So I've just stuck that, oops, to a bit of DSP, and then in there put a bit of washi tape on that. So that's just another little scrap piece of gorgeous card. More Project Life. This was some lovely, interesting what do you call it, vellum that I had, and this is a watercolor piece of card, and I used my pro markers for this and some washi tape, and these were actually scrap pieces of washi tape from something that I had. And look, you don't throw anything away, just use it, it looks good, just fantastic. Now we have an old brown envelope, and this is literally an old brown envelope. And look, you'd think, oh, I can't use that, it's all crumpled, it's all bent, oh, I can't use that, can't send that, and you would normally throw it. But you know what, I like that it's bent, I like that it's, you know, not perfect, and I literally just folded that over, and then I've decorated the edge with washi tape, and then you have a little pocket. And this was another gorgeous stamp, and I paper pierced on her, and she was just sat in a box too. Just such a shame. This was from one of those adult colouring books, excuse me, that I went through a phase, and I just literally, I'll show you. I just ripped out some pages, and I folded one over, and it's got a little pocket there, and a little pocket there. And then you can also colour these in, you know, make it more colourful. And this, as you'll see, is some DSP, and it's all raggedy edged, but it looks good. And I stuck some more stickers on there. What was that? It was there, it doesn't matter. And then we have some pages from an old book, and I folded that in over, and I just used my punch, and then you have a very easy, quick and easy pocket. Another gorgeous girl, and she's been done with pro markers. Just look how gorgeous that is though. Another page, and we folded this, actually this was different. This was a scrap that I had from something else, and I just stuck it onto a piece of DSP, and I put some stickers on another Project Life card. Another Project Life card there, and another one there. These stickers, love my Happy Planner stickers. More this is another old book, and this is just folded over to make a corner. I'll show you how to make them. And then I had some old paper clips laying around, again not being used. Another gift bag folded over, and we've got the two pockets. I need to put some ribbons on these tags. This was from the packaging from the Gorgeous. See, look, you don't have to throw anything away. This was an aperture card that I had. Ooh. in a pack and just never used, and I thought, well, that'd be great. You can either put your own photo in, but this was from some scrap paper that I had, and look, and then decorated that with washi tape. This is just to give you ideas what to do with your scraps. I have, oh my gosh, you know, it is just ridiculous how many scraps that I have, really is. Another envelope, which I don't even know what that went with, and it was sat in a box, and so I covered the edge with washi tape. And then that's the envelope. You know, I showed you the little envelope note cards that I had, wherever they are. I don't know where it's gone now. Let's see if we can find it, and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, where are you? Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it now. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Now, that's the back of the envelope, and that's the front. So that was another one from that gift set, and inside is a little card again. So it's another little hidden pocket there. Another plastic pocket with just a scrap bit cut out. This is again from the packaging, and some DSP, more Project Life cards, more of the adult colouring. But this one I had coloured in, just sat in a book, so I cut it out and put it in there. And this is another one of those little plastic folders. DSP. These were, oh my gosh, when I started my pro marker colouring, I was testing out on the Gorgeous, and these were cut out and sat in a box, and so was this. But look how lovely that looks now, and imagine what it's going to be like with all your bits written in it and your things that you want to attach, you know. Oh, just gorgeous. This one has to have a hole punched in it. This is from the packaging. And another clip that I had, this was just 2 bits of DSP, and one smaller, and then glued down there, and then I punched it, and then you have a pocket. So lots of different ways to do pockets. We all love pockets in our planners and our journals. And again, this is from the packaging, and Project Life cards. Never used so many Project Life cards in my life. This is another piece of scrap paper, but another way of doing it. And so this was just cut. I'm not sure of the measurements, but you don't really need to measure, as long as you, when you fold it over, your punch will only do, I think, 3 sheets. So that's why I cut that smaller. And I quite like it flapping open like that. And this is going to be layered, and I'll show you that another day, because that's not finished. Okay, and we're coming close to the end. I just keep adding more and more and more as I find little bits, because I am at the moment currently, oh gosh, it's a long story, but I'll be very brief with you. Originally, my craft room was up in my back bedroom, which is where I'm now, up here again. And when I started doing the videos, I just couldn't get the right lighting at all. So I moved all my craft stuff down to my quite small conservatory. And then before Christmas, I was having a sort out. I rearranged, and I just didn't do it right. I was too cramped down there, and the lighting was good, but I just didn't have enough room to move, to be honest with you. So I then purchased some new lights, which hopefully, you know, this is okay and you can see it okay, which meant that I could come back up to my bedroom. But I'm actually in the process of doing that, so please bear with me. Once it's all organised, I would be more productive. But in doing that, I have found so many scraps, so many bits and pieces that have just been sat in boxes for years. And it's just ridiculous. We've all spent a lot of money on craft items, and they should be used. They should be made into gorgeous things. So these scrap journals give you the opportunity, junk journals, scrap journals, whatever you want to call them, give you the opportunity to turn things into beautiful things and to use them. Just use your scraps, everybody. I mean, look, these are stickers and bits and pieces. I mean, God knows what that was. Look, I don't know, but it's 2 pockets now, look, for bits and pieces. A scrap piece using washi tape to make it look pretty. And some more. Oh, this is a little old envelope, look, that was about to be thrown out. Oh dear. Right, okay, well, that's going to have to... We just ripped it. See, my videos are not videos unless they're blue pit. Right, I'm going to have to. But you know what? It's the Happy Planner. So look, you can take that out and it's gone. There you go. Doesn't matter. And that is the junk journal, my Happy Planner junk journal. Isn't it amazing? And you know what? You know, with this system, you can make these so quickly. It's literally taking your scraps, punching them, putting them in, and then you just take time to decorate them. And I love it. It's so rewarding. Can you tell how excited I am about these junk journals? Love them. Happy Planner system all the way. But, you know, if you prefer and you don't have any Happy Planner disc, etc., you can make your own junk journals quite easily. I mean, I did make this in about, not the decorating, but the actual sheets and the cover and everything, I'd say probably in about 2 hours. But I didn't really time myself from start to finish. And this is still gorgeous and my first ever one that I made. So I will treasure this. And this was my 50th birthday holiday to Cape Verde. So, you know, this is going to have a lot of photos and memories in here. So I will treasure my first ever one. But I think that I will be sticking with the Happy Planner way purely because I can make more. And I fill them in so quick anyway. But there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video showing you this. And I will be doing a Happy Planner junk journal from start to finish. Or I will start it and we'll do a series of videos for that to show you exactly what I do and how I do it. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that you're all very well and having a lovely day. Take care for now, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.